Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka Shri Baswaraj Bommai ji, Honorable Minister Ashwant Narayan ji, Honorable Minister Dr. Nirani ji, my friend and His Excellency Umar Aloma from United Arab Emirates. It's an absolute privilege today to be standing here and speaking in front of all of you. On the 25th anniversary of BTS. I call Bangalore and Bengaluru my Karm Bhumi. You know, we came here almost 15 years ago as few people with just an ambition, just a desire. And this city and this state converted that ambition into a meaning. Today, I feel so proud of the fact that I made Bengaluru our Karm Bhumi because it allowed us to create InMobi, which became India's first unicorn. I'm even more proud of the fact that our journey did not stop there. The Karm Bhumi continued to reap its benefit, continued to give what it always does, and we created one more unicorn few years later called Glance. It must be understood that whatever we have achieved has been achieved on a foundation that was set in this city, in this state, by stalwarts who created and brought Bengaluru on the map several decades ago. We must learn from that generation, and my generation will ensure that what work that was done to set up and bring Bengaluru on the global map, we will continue. Few of those people are actually on the dais, and my generation thank them with folded hand for what they have created and how they brought Bengaluru on a map that will never be erased. We may have started the, I love cricket. So if I use the cricket parlance, we may have hit the first run. But I must thank my colleagues and fellow entrepreneurs because they took that and they continued that journey to essentially hit a century. A large part of that century was actually hit within this state and this city. And I'm so proud that it's not just for us, but it is for so many other entrepreneurs that this has basically become a place where they can come and play their game. Now, I am an entrepreneur. I set ambitions and I go for them. I may fail, but I will go for them. So on this day today, I want to set a bold ambition, a bold vision for India. Firstly, as India, we don't want to play small anymore. We want to play big. And my vision for this country is that we should be writing the software for all the products in the world in the years to come. Technology has absolutely changed the lives, not just in India, but across the globe. It is software that dictates how we live and what we do. It has the potential to essentially change the way we function and we deal with things every day. To be able to write the software for the world, I think we have earned the right. And we have earned that right. We have announced our arrival in a short 15 years. There are many countries in the world that have led on and created a certain sector as their own. Software will be the sector that India will dominate in. Now, I say this for a few reasons. One, geopolitical. The geopolitical changes in the last year or so especially clearly indicate that the world needs a new alliance, a new partner. I would argue not just India, I would say Bengaluru actually has an opportunity, and it's visible out here right now, to forge those alliances, international alliances, where we are not just inviting international partners into our home, but we are also crossing the ocean and going there, taking our products into their homes, because we have earned the right to take our software products into the homes across the globe. The second reason I believe we could do this is because the next generation of software needs to be based on innovation and IP creation. You know, when I started InMobi many years back, it's now almost 15 years, I was told quite blatantly on my face that you cannot create a product out of India. You don't deserve a seat on the table to build a product. I think we proved few people wrong. I think we created a global product, and I think our country will create a lot more global products because we have the talent, we have the people, and we have, more importantly, we have the ambition to be able to create those kind of products that will go everywhere. And it is actually visible. If you look around, some 80,000 startups in the country, 100+ unicorns, $500 billion give and take of valuation. If that's not innovation in a short period of 15 years, then I don't know what innovation is. So we've earned the right to essentially create IP, and we will create the best products in the world that the world will be living on. And we have actually done so in our own country, and our own country has gone through digitization that no other country has actually seen. I go across the board globally, and I find rich countries being third world countries because they have not made a digitization movement like we have. And I think we can take this on their shores. And third and last reason why I believe this is possible is because we have a certain type of natural resources, people, talent. And Bengaluru is quite good at that, by the way. We are really good at having some of the best talent in the world. Again, when I go across the world and sit across different boardrooms, it is so interesting. The conversation language has changed from English to Hindi. Because every technologist in the room across the globe is actually an Indian. That's a great cultural melting pot that we have created, and we must utilize that. We have amazing talent at home. We have sent amazing talent across the globe, and we will be able to essentially utilize this for our benefit. I want to end my talk because I am quite certain that we will achieve this dream. I'm a huge believer in India, and I've seen the country change in the last 15 years, so I actually absolutely believe that we will be able to write and have the world run on our software in the next 10 years or so. I only have one last thing to add. I don't want to be called Silicon Valley of India. I want this to be called Bengaluru of Bharat. Jai Hind.